Shalom bracha. Thank you for joining me. The Beshalach has a tremendous amount of hidushim and derashot, and hopefully I could condense it in a short time. Let's get started with the first aliyah. Vehi Beshalach Pharaoh ta'am v'lo necham Elohim derech elish Pelishtim ki karov hu ki amar Elohim pi yinahem ha'am v'rotam milchama v'shavu Mitzrayim. So the way to learn the first pasuk is that Hashem did not want us to go directly to Eretz Israel, even though it was much shorter. If you look between Egypt and Eretz Israel, very, very short distance. However, Hashem did it in a way at Eretz Pelishtim, in order that he should avoid any of the problems. Why? Because there was a lot of fighting there, and people died in that particular area. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu didn't want us to come back right away. That's the Pshat Rashi. Ki karovu v'noach la'ashub b'oto haderech le'Mitzrayim. It's noach la'ashub. It's easy for them to go back, and therefore he took them the route, a different route. However, I want to tell you a fabulous pshat according to Daz Kanim. Ki karov, the karov doesn't go on the makom, the place how close it is. Karov, kilomar ha'am karov shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The people are close to Hashem. Shilemar de bnei Yisrael am kirabo. Therefore, lo hinaham. He didn't give them the same way, the same direction as other nations. Hashem sometimes gives us different destinies. What am I doing this for? Hashem wants you there. Because kikarovo, you're close to Hashem. Since Bnei Yisrael are different, that Hashem gives us all kinds of nisayon for your benefit. The second pasuk it says, V'yaseh Elohim et ha'am derech b'midbar yamsu v'hamushim alu Bnei Yisrael. Now, Hamushim, Rashi says, there's very, very famous Rashi. Tu pshatim Rashi, Hamushim could be the Mizyanim. They came with all kinds of weapons because they're out in the desert. The second pshat of Rashi is, Hamushim ahad mehamisha yatzu. 1 in 5 comes out, the famous pshat. 4/5 died in Makan Hoshech. Why did they die? Because they didn't want to leave Mitzrayim. Now, if you look at, however, Yonatan ben Oziel, what he says, this is an unbelievable, fascinating pshat. He says, "V'hazan Hashem yat amma orach midbara diyama disuv chol had aim hamisha teflin." Everybody left with hamisha teflin, meaning 5 children. That's his had hamisha. Rashi says 1/5, but according to the way Yonatan ben Oziel says, it's 1. Everybody had 5 children. That doesn't make sense. If you look at Bnei Yisrael had 6 in one shot. 1 in 5, that's all they had. Not more, not less. What's the pshat? You have to hear the unbelievable pshat I heard. Crazy pshat, but it's a beautiful pshat. I'm going to tell you this one. The Bnei Yisrael, when we said earlier, just now, a lot of them died, according to Rashi. Why did they die? They didn't want to leave Mitzrayim. Who remained? Who died? And now, when it comes to punishment of Mitzrayim, of Hashem, he only punishes up to from age 20 and up. Under 20, he doesn't punish them. So who got punished for leaving? The adults. Who remained? The children. How many were left? And it says like this: there were 4 families behind, children's families. So when it says, when the Yonatan ben Oziel says, with Im Hamisha Taflin, it means 5 sets of family. Could you imagine leaving Mitzrayim and you don't know where you're going, but you tag along with you another 4 families that have Yatomim. These are Yatomim. Who's going to take care of them? The one that survived. And that's why there was Zocher to have Yitzhak Mitzrayim. To finish off this aliyah, it says over here, V'daber Hashem Moshe lemor. Hashem said to Moshe, telling them, and he gave them instruction. Daber b'nei Yisrael yeshuvu yahanu lefnei pi hahirot b'migdal ben Hayam lefnei Baal Safon. And he gave them instruction to go in front of a Avodah Zarah called Baal Safon. What's the purpose of going to that spot over there? In order to trick Pharaoh. He wanted Pharaoh to think that he has no shlitut, he has no control of this Avodah Zarah, and therefore he'll come running after him. It's a miss if you look into it. Why would Pharaoh, after being destroyed completely, and Mitzrayim is in ruins, he wants to run after him? He is Hazati itle Pharaoh, and Hashem made Pharaoh's heart hard. V'radav acharehim, And he's all the people also. Why? Because that is now the end of the Egyptian, and he wanted, Kadosh Baruch Hu wanted to make a tremendous Yeshua for Bnei Israel. And from there on, we see that there's a tremendous amount of Simoni flow that happened to Bnei Israel.